So I am at Barnes & Noble today because Sunrise on the Reaping is coming out soon, and I want to go ahead and pre-order the book. They're doing a midnight release party here at the Barnes & Noble in my area, and so I enjoyed the one for Onyx Storm, so I wanted to go again. I also need a coffee and wanted to check out the new releases, so let's just do it. Oh look, they even have the advertisement for the release date here. So first things first, let's go grab a coffee. So it looks like the $5 book is still better than the movies. I picked this up earlier, like in January. Hi, can I get a iced brown sugar oat milk shaken espresso? So there's several books right now that are 50% off. So Lady Macbeth is on that. The Half King with the sprayed edges is $3 off. They do have Curse Brown. This is a new release. It came out just a few days ago from when I'm recording this. It's the second book of the Fatebound trilogy, but the Barnes & Noble does not have the special edition. I personally bought the Waterstone special edition, so I have a signed copy. I'll show you a picture of the edges here. I wish Barnes & Noble would get on board with the beautiful sprayed edges like Waterstone has. It's just such a gorgeous copy. They also have Glow of the Everflame for 20% off right now, so that's an okay deal. But I actually had somebody comment, because I was talking about getting these at Sam's Club, that Target right now has them for like $17.50, which, let me see what the cover price is here. It's $30, so definitely more than 20% off there. The Night Defying is also a fairly new release. This is the second book in the series, and it's $5 off right now. Also a sprayed edge edition. So I've moved into the young adult section. This is actually the first time I've seen Don't Let the Forest In. This one has been winning all kinds of awards. It is on my list to actually listen to, though. I want to listen to the audiobook instead, so checking that out. And then I see here they have Last Violet Call. I grabbed this at Ollie's for like, I don't know, like $3. So this one you can also find in Book Outlet for a great deal right now too. And since we're gearing up for the next Hunger Games book series, they actually don't have Hunger Games, which is the only one that I need right now that I want in hardback. But they have Catching Fire, Mockingjay, and then the other prequel, Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. If you haven't read this and you're just basing it off the movie, I highly recommend reading this one because the book is so much better than the movie. And listen, I know people say that a lot, but in this book you actually get inside Snow's head and get to understand his thoughts and how he thinks, which makes the book so much better than the movie because the movie is just missing all of that. We also have Heartless Hunter, which I'm gonna look to see if they have The Rebel Witch. This is the first book in the series. I'm currently reading this one, and book 2 just came out. So while I was looking, I found the Lightlark section. So we have both the regular edition and the Barnes & Noble exclusive edition of Skyshade and the deluxe edition of Lightlark. This is the first time I've seen the paperback of Nightbane. I knew it was out for Lightlark, which is the paperback up here. But apparently, if you've been waiting for the paperback of Nightbane, it's out. So another little advertisement for the Sunrise on the Reaping. And then this is the special editions, the collector's edition with the sprayed edges. So you have Mockingjay, Catching Fire, the original Hunger Games book, and then Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, which look how much bigger this one is than the Hunger Games. This is a pretty large increase in pages. They also have the hardback box set, the collector's edition with those sprayed edges box set, and the Hunger Games illustrated edition, which I think these are coming more and more popular. They have Aragon, they have Harry Potter now, where you just have the same book with just illustrations throughout. And I think these are really beautifully done. They're just not something that I have the space for. Like, they don't fit on your average bookshelf. They're more of like a coffee table book. We still have the Fourth Wing section with a few other Rebecca Yarros books here. Some magnetic bookmarks of the three major dragons, Terran, Scale, and Darna when she was a little golden dragon. Also have a cute little dragon here. And oh, this is new. I haven't seen this. The Tape. And then we got Taryn, but this one, I have not seen this one. Zayden and Violet on the Parapet. I'm a pin collector. This is hard. This is a Barnes & Noble exclusive apparently. Do I need it? I don't need it. But do I want it? I do want it. Okay, so we have Quicksilver here. I haven't actually seen this like in person. This book is huge. This is on my to be read list. However, I haven't bought it yet because I just don't like the cover. I don't know if I'm alone in that, but I have heard other people say it too. But as far as not liking it enough not to buy it, that's where I'm at right now. This one has a ton of different dragon books in here. So Dating and Dragons, Serpent and the Wolf. This one is also one that I'm interested in reading. Then we have the romance table, and there's a lot of sprayed edges on here. This must be, yeah, this is like a hockey romance with those edges. Lots of just like regular colored edges. And then on this side, there's a couple more of the hockey romances. This one's a Tessa Bailey. And some of these are still, well, actually a lot of these are buy one, get one 50% off. So that's not too bad of a deal for some sprayed edge books here. So this is the series that goes with Better Than the Movies. So the Do-Over, Betting on You, it's all the same author, and you can tell by the covers that they're very similar. So you can get the other books, buy one, get one 50% off here, and they all have fun edges. Well, these two have fun edges. The hardbacks don't. But you could get the additional ones that are in that series by that same author along with your $5 book if you grab a coffee while you're here. They also have their blind date with a book. So mostly just romance. There's a few other ones, but the majority of the blind dates with the book are romance. Here's the problem. I have too many books that I haven't read. So if I like grab something like this, there's a pretty good chance that I have the book already. So I'm definitely not going to do this, but I do appreciate the ones down here that have like the tropes in it, so you at least know what kind of tropes within that area are going to be in there. I also appreciate when they have a spice rating rack, so you know what you're getting yourself into before you buy any of these. So they have an entire fantasy romance paperback section, which is the first time I've seen this. I have not seen the Barnes & Noble exclusive of Our Violet Inn, so the normal cover of this is black, and I'm loving the purple. This is really pretty. I also really love the foxglove pink edges. I just have the Barnes & Noble exclusive edition of the hardback, which is also beautiful. My favorite part of this is the dust jacket comes off, and the hard case of these books are even more stunning than what is on the dust jacket. And then we also have Phantasma. I can't wait until Enchantra comes out. Very excited for it. Yeah, they have a lot of really great titles out right now. I also hadn't seen the exclusive edition of Legendborn. I really like the edges on this one. And we have another new release, which I didn't know that this one had sprayed edges, but we have Ali Hazelwood's The Deep End. Actually, I don't think, oh, okay, they're okay. So this one is apparently a swimmer romance, and you can see the water drops kind of shimmer. This one is actually really cool in person. And then the edges are supposed to kind of look like water, which I think goes well with the purple and the blue on the cover. Hey, I was wondering if I could pre-order Sunrise on the Reaping. So I've officially pre-ordered the book. I'm ready to go for the release party. And then I also got my pin. So this pin is from Kingdoms of Threads, and I just really loved it. I have a lot of pins of the dragons, but I don't have a pin like this. So we're gonna take this home and put this on my board to go with all my other bookish and movie pins that I have on it. But then I wanted to give you a little tip. When I was checking out, the person who checked me out told me that they carry a lot of pins from a company called Out of Print, which I've looked at their stuff before. So I don't think I've bought anything from Out of Print yet. She said that they carry some stuff at Barnes & Noble. However, their best stuff is online, and they have t-shirts that are actually like made for women and women's sizes, so they fit really well. So I'm definitely gonna have to check them out and see what they have, because I love a good fourth wing pin. I have like a fourth wing pin collection at this point, and it's growing, and I can't wait to see what comes out from Onyx Storm. So let's get this pin home and get it on the board. All right, so I made it home. Now I have to find a place for the pin. Where do I want to put it? Maybe over here by the stag? It's kind of close to some other bookish ones. So this is the stag from Harry Potter. We do have the Iron Flame chair, my Mockingjay, Terran and Darna. We have Violet Dragon Tattoo, the Snitch. We have another dragon one. It's hard to see this one, Always. And then this one was the one I got from going to the Onyx Storm release party. So I've got several good ones here, but I think it fits great right here. Just right here with the other lovely pins in my collection.